Hello, friends. Welcome to my channel, The Manifestation Sutra Whispers of the Sages. Today, I want to share an amazing success story. And this is my personal success story, and it is very surprising. But manifestation is one of the biggest powers that God has bestowed on mankind. So, I want to tell you something very amazing. So, I was manifesting. I was not intentionally doing it. I was not intentionally manifesting. मैं intentionally कुछ भी manifest नहीं कर रही थी. But till the age of 28, मेरे पास कोई pet नहीं था. I didn't have a pet. I did not have any cats or dogs or anything. But I was a very big dog lover right from my childhood. Like I used to pet roadside dogs and everything all the time, and I used to really like take them up in my um, and really cuddle them and hug them ever since I was a child. So what happened exactly is, so I kind of used to think that I wish I had a small puppy that I could carry around, and I loved puppies. I loved puppies. Okay, and I wish I could carry them around. And if I actually had a pet at home, like a small puppy, it would just roam around my house, and it would just swish past my leg and something. I used to imagine and visualize it all through my childhood. So it was, and it took so long because my parents used to say, no, you can't have a puppy, and I did not know anything about manifestation. I did not know, I had no clue about manifestation. I always accepted what my parents said, that you cannot have a dog, no, we cannot adopt, we cannot buy, no dogs, I cannot maintain a dog, it takes a lot of work, I cannot take it. So lo and behold, what happened is situations and circumstances changed over time, and something curious happened, and I just kept saying, no, 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 I have to take this. A dog was basically, a dog had given birth to some puppies in my garden, and this was happening all through my childhood, but I was not allowed to adopt any of them. But somehow a particular dog who used to sit in front of my porch in my house, and this particular dog had rickets, and this particular dog was not well, so he didn't move around much, and I really grew fond of him. I really grew very very fond of him. So what happened eventually, we were supposed to leave that house and we were supposed to move to some other place, and I was so heartbroken, thinking that who would take care of him? If we left the house, he would definitely die. So I really cried and cried, and I implored my dad that please take him, let's adopt him, let's take him along with us. If we leave him here, he will definitely die. And he was such a sweetheart. I mean, all dogs are, but he was particularly such a sweetheart. He did not leave. Ever since he realized that we are about to leave the house, he did not leave the premises, and he used to like sometimes stay in our veranda when it was raining. So he did not leave the house for some days, and then I had finally, my dad's heart also melted, and he agreed finally, and we adopted him. Later, much later, I didn't realize what exactly happened. Much later, I saw him one day. Like, this is like 2 years in, he's been adopted. He's living with us. I did not notice anything. I did not I did not connect the dots basically. And late I saw him, um sorry, I saw him roaming around in my house, and he's really tiny because he had rickets. He did not grow in size, I mean in height. His height didn't increase, and he was really tiny. And what happened is, I noticed that this is the kind of height I used to imagine that my dog would be, like a slightly grown puppy, but not too big. He's the height of a Dachshund basically, maybe a Dachshund and a Beagle in between somewhere. And it didn't, the face also didn't grow, but it's an Indian breed, Indian, like the Paria breed actually. So they grow really tall and they are really strong dogs, but he's really tiny. His legs are really small, and his face also was so cute. I used to love puppies and their small faces, and I really didn't like when they grew and their snout basically elongated and it was like pointy face. So I didn't like the pointy face. I wanted a small face, short nose, small face. And my dog was exactly the type I had imagined. And I am attaching like a photo or video of him, and he is so tiny and he's so cute. And uh, may he not get, like, I don't want any nazar on him basically. But he's so tiny and he's so cute, and he just doesn't take up a lot of space in the house. I really, that was an important criteria for me, that it's really small. It wouldn't. And as a small child, I didn't want my parents to be bothered. Like, they used to say ki, oh, it's going to be a huge dog, where will we keep it, and all that stuff, I remember. And I used to be really like, be like he could be a small dog and not take up much space, and he would not bother my parents. And I could also have a dog, like a small puppy, and I could also be happy, and he would not take up much space, and my parents would also not be bothered. I mean, exactly what I thought. Lo and behold, I used to think about dogs since I was 4 or 5 years old. And by the age, and because I was accepting, because I did not know law of assumption, and I was accepting what was being told to me, that no, we cannot have dogs, no this, no that. And I accepted that without doubting my parents, or without doubting that the 3D can change, the 3D can melt. I fought. So I had to fight. I had to fight. I had to convince. I had to do in the 3D. But I got what I want. I mean, a dog was sent to the earth just for me. Ever since he was born, he was with us. I like had him when he was like just born. To thank God he's still there with us and he is healthy, God forbid, touch wood. And I kind of manifested what I wanted ever since my childhood, and I did not even realize it. That's how uh, manifestation works. I mean, you will not even realize, it will not fall in your lap like that, but it's like when you have almost forgotten about your ask, you will receive it, and you will not even realize that, oh, this is the same. You can only realize it when you connect the dots. And yes, it took 28 years, I think. Yeah, 27, 28 years. It took me 28 years to manifest this dog. I mean, 20, sorry, at the age of 28 I manifested, so around 23 years to manifest this dog of mine, to manifest a pet, imagine. So I'm really a slow person that way, because obviously I came to know about manifestation when I was 27, and I manifested the dog when I was 28. So yeah, so that's how it is. That's my today's story.